Special thanks to our channel members, who without, we couldn't keep making content like this. Consider becoming a member today for bonus content. Hey LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome back to the Raw after WrestleMania. Welcome to Season 7, Episode 1. And welcome the new WWE Champion. The man who went 2-0 at WrestleMania this weekend, competing on both nights. The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect of the Shield, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins is here. Seth Rollins kicking off the season as the world champion yet again. Now officially a 5-time world champ in the LS11 Universe. The architect of the Shield has made his way to the ring. Let's hear what the champ has got to say. Welcome back to Monday Night Rollins. Welcome to a whole new season. Welcome to Season 7. This was a long time coming, getting to start a season as the WWE Champion again. It has been 3 long years since I have been able to open a season as World Champion, and this time I intend to end Night 1 of the season as Champion as well. I know there's a particular scumbag running around with the briefcase now, but I got eyes in the back of my head and a shield watching my back. But now, after a wild 48 hours that I am eternally grateful for all of your support in, from having one of the most extreme matches of my career against the Bloodline, to beating Tommaso Ciampa and becoming WWE Champion for the first time in quite some time. I want to kick off the season with a bang. You might have heard the announcement. It flew under the radar a little bit with all the excitement this weekend, but 3 weeks from now, 19 days away, July 27th, 2025, Backlash is heading to Mexico. Our first show of the year for WWE Universe goes international with Mexico. So now I'm wondering, who's going to be the first one to step up to the challenge? What's the matter, Seth? Were you expecting the lights to drop and someone else to appear? Well, I hate to disappoint. But I think, after what I did to your boy last night at WrestleMania, I think everyone knows that it's time for you to count your days and that your title reign is coming to an end prematurely. I'm sorry, I forgot. What happened last time we were in the ring together? I left you stomped in a puddle of your own blood. You really think I'm going to be scared by the disappearing act, hocus pocus bullshit that you like to do around here? I'll admit, I do think you're deserving of a WWE Championship match, Kazerian. You're hungry. You're determined. I saw what you did to Nathan. It was sickened me a little bit to watch it happen after everything that he and I have been through. I know it's what he deserved, and maybe I would have done the same in your shoes. But my question is, Carrion, do you want it more than everyone else does? There's a lot of people back there hungry for a shot at this gold. What makes you stand out? What makes me stand out is I could rip your arms off your body, and I'm going to if I don't get a world title shot, and I think you know that. Last time I was fighting you, I had no reason to do it. I phoned it in. I didn't really care if I lost. This time, you have what's been evading me for far too long. Oh, alright. Talk about grabbing the brass ring. Axiom is here. The man who until just a couple of nights ago was the Speed Champion, a breakout star of the year last season. Axiom, the last man to successfully defeat Seth Rollins in singles action as well. Coming out here to join the party. He's got a win over Karrion Kross in the past as well. Axiom is here. Seth Rollins asked who was young and hungry and who was coming for his title. Well, we found someone. Seth, you want someone determined for success, hungry for glory, hungry for championship gold? Look no further. You and I have done battle once before. That victory that night was one of the biggest in my career. Though, I know it was a tainted victory, thanks to Nathan Frazier and his friends. That being said, I want to start Season 7 off strong. Last season was a breakout year for me. I got big wins. I was the Speed Champion. I had incredible matches against the likes of you, Chris Jericho, and other living legends. But this season, I don't want to just stop at having great matches. I want to win those matches. Seth, I want the next shot at the WWE Championship. Alright, now we're talking. Take notes, Cross. This is how you come out here and you get on my good side. Alright, kid, I'm liking the way you're talking. Raw's really shaping up this year. Seeing a lot of people step up. Anyone else? Oh, boy. Alright. Now it's getting real. Now it's getting dangerous. Bronson Reed. The colossal Bronson Reed stepping up. You're looking for the next challenge, and then everybody else step aside. I've already beaten you. I've already beaten you. I'm just waiting to get a chance to annihilate you. Hold on a minute. If anyone's going and getting the shot at Rollins first, it's gonna be me. You really want to play this game again, huh? How'd it go for you last time, huh? How'd it go? That's right, laid your ass out. Left you laying. You really want to try this again? Oh, I'd love to. Well, go on then. I'm gonna knock your teeth out. I'd like to see you take the first swing. Well, and here we go! Cross and Reed are throwing hands to start the season. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks, and we aren't even 10 minutes in. As Seth Rollins and Axiom, they're just kind of watching this go down. And Bronson Reed, what is he doing? Oh my god, Bronson Reed. Diving out onto Karrion Kross. And well, Axiom's looked at Seth. Seth's giving him the nod, and Axiom Dives out on the cross and Reed. Now then, where were we? Great question, because... He's back. He has risen. We wondered. We'd heard the rumors, we'd seen those cryptic messages, that cryptic countdown, and almost 6 years to the day since he vanished, Aleister Black is back in WWE. 6 years after he vanished in LS11 Universe. Oh! It seems you've shed your skin since we last met, Messiah. Yet, your penance remains unpaid. I've come to collect. Welcome to Season 7. Hello everyone and welcome to the first Raw and the first episode of Season 7. I want to thank you all for being here, as always, for one of these premiering episodes. It is my great honor and privilege to be the Raw General Manager still, as we go into this brand new season. And I have got a huge announcement for all of you here and now, and that is that with tonight being the draft night, not only have we just seen that Aleister Black has officially signed with Monday Night Raw, but there are 2 new draft picks coming later tonight that I hand-picked, and I will be personally announcing down in the ring. But it is about to be time for our first match of Season 7. Please welcome the new Women's United States Champion. Well, folks, Big E said it better than I could. Please welcome the new Women's United States Champion, the man, Becky Lynch. The man came back around at WrestleMania just last night, defeating Liv Morgan for that United States title, and for the first time since Season 4, Becky Lynch is a champion. Becky Lynch has got something to say here tonight, though, before we get into our first matchup of Season 7. We're going to hear from Becky Lynch, then we'll move into the first matchup of the night and of the season. So, Becky Lynch kicking us off here in this segment. Congratulations in order to both Becky and her husband Seth, as we know.
Last night at WrestleMania, the man came back around, and now the United States title is in my grasp. But I know what many of you are thinking. Was it established former world champion got to do with this title meant for the young up-and-comers? Meant for the people that want to be women's world champion or the WWE women's champion one day? Am I just holding everybody down and I just being Becky Hogan again? Like you all like to claim I am? No. That's not my goal here at all. What I want to do is use this title the same way another legend used a United States title to help the generation of tomorrow and the women who are going to take my place when I retire one day. All that being said, to make a long story short, to any woman in the back, whether you're from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, first come, first serve. The Becky Lynch United States Championship Open Challenge starts right now.
All right, well, who's accepting the challenge? All right, let's do this. The first woman drafted to Raw this season from SmackDown, former WWE Women's Champion, former NXT Women's Champion, former TNA Knockouts Champion, Naomi is on the red brand now. Naomi making her way down to the ring. Naomi kicking off the season strong here. Going to be part of the first matchup of Season 7. And Becky Lynch is introducing the Becky Lynch US Open Challenge as well. If she retains here tonight, it seems the thing she'll be doing, she's not an enemy, she's confirming it will be a thing to stay for as long as she is champion. But Naomi looking to make it a short 24 hours with the championship for big time backs. Naomi on Raw. We haven't seen Naomi as part of the Raw roster since Season 3. She returned to LS11 Universe in Season 5, joined Friday Night SmackDown in the beginning of Season 6, and now she's here on Raw for the first time since Season 3 as we enter Season 7. So, Naomi and Becky Lynch for the United States Championship. Without any further ado, let's do this. What a way to kick us off. We've already seen Aleister Black return, and now we got Naomi as part of the red brand. Let's kick off the season with our first match. So, the women's U.S. title is on the line. Naomi and Becky Lynch. There it is. Just goes to show you never know who's going to show up on draft night. We see new stars arriving to SmackDown on Friday as well. So here we go. Naomi and Becky locking up. Becky Lynch swinging around. Has the arm now of Naomi here. Naomi. Hands are back now. Two former women's world champions now. Going at it here. Becky Lynch, multi-time champion in her own right. Two-time Raw Women's Champion. One-time SmackDown Women's Champion in the LS11 Universe. There's now Naomi. Wait a minute. Swings it around. Has Becky by the head now, and now Naomi with Lynch by the head here. Naomi. No, Becky sends her up the ropes. Becky Lynch with a big arm drag. And now Naomi caught her into an arm drag of her own, into big knee strike off the jaw of Becky. Naomi getting her back up to her feet. These two know each other so well from the SmackDown Live days. 2016, two of the first women drafted to Friday Night SmackDown. As Becky Lynch taken down in the ropes there by Naomi. Now Naomi, what is she thinking here? Naomi hits the ropes and dives out onto Becky. Naomi takes the dive. Into a flying forearm. Lynch is down. Headbutt there from Becky, taking down Naomi now. Becky Lynch getting Naomi back up to her feet here, and Becky Lynch throws her into the barricade. Referee at the count of 3. We've got all new champions on Raw on the women's side of things. We'll be seeing the new women's world champion Jordynne Grace later tonight. Of course, we have new women's tag team champions, NXT's Fatal Influence, winning the gold at WrestleMania just last night. Referee at the count of 6. Naomi now. Wait a minute, Becky coming in hot. Naomi countering. Naomi now. Springboards in, 7 count, crossbody. Into a cover on Becky. 1, kick out from Lynch. Now Naomi hitting the ropes again here. Naomi goes for her again. Becky countering. Becky Lynch. Naomi going into the corner now, and Becky Lynch. Big hip attack into the corner now, knocks her down, follows it up with a hesitation drop kick. Becky Lynch firing back again now, grabs onto Naomi. Naomi countering, Naomi. Grabs a hold of her, kicking the ribs now, and Naomi into sunset flip, taking her down. Naomi's got Becky Lynch down now, and Naomi kicks her down. Naomi into a split across the midsection of Becky. Becky Lynch getting picked back up again now by Naomi, and Naomi with Becky into the corner now. Naomi puts her on the top rope now. Naomi. Whoa, here we go. Whoa, whoa, Becky Lynch holds on, doesn't take the Hurricane Rana. Moonsault from the man. Becky's got Naomi down now. Naomi goes taken perfectly into that leg drop from Becky. Lynch follows it up with a second one. Down goes Naomi. Becky Lynch now getting her back up to her feet here. And Becky Lynch into an uppercut. Down goes Naomi again. Becky getting her back up to her feet here. Becky Lynch. Uppercut there. Takes her down again. Naomi down. Becky Lynch picking her back up again now. Becky goes for the right hook. Naomi countering now. And Naomi. Oh, here we go. Bringing in the kicks. Got one to the head of Lynch. Now Naomi picking her back up to her feet here. Naomi. The carry to Becky Lynch now. Naomi going up to the top rope. Go, Naomi. Wait for a splash. Becky Lynch out of the way. Becky now, while Naomi's getting up, countered. Naomi into a drop kick. Follows up with the second one. Naomi now ducks her. Hits the ropes. Flying crossbody. Down goes Becky Lynch. Naomi's got her down now. Naomi hits that split leg again. Across the midsection of Becky. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Becky. And now Becky Lynch caught her into an arm drag again on Naomi. Becky getting her back up to her feet now, and Becky Lynch. Forearm strike taking her down. Becky Lynch. What is the man thinking now? Becky goes up to the middle rope now, and Becky Lynch. Diving leg drop off the middle rope. Into a cover now. Becky has her down. For the 1. For the 2. No, Naomi out at 1. And now Becky, here we go, coming back in. Leg drop the first time. Gonna go for the rebound. Gonna go for the reverse leg drop. Hits it. Naomi down now. Becky getting her back up to her feet here. Becky Lynch. Goes for her. Naomi going into the legs now. Naomi knocking back the legs of Becky now. And Naomi kicks her in the ribs. Into. Rolls over. Feel the glow. Is locked in. Feel the glow locked in now from Naomi on Becky. Is Naomi going to force her to submit here? We about to have a new United States champion. Naomi wrenching it back. Becky Lynch countering. Becky Lynch. Becky with the knee strikes now coming in. Now Becky's got a hold of her looking for the Beck-sploder. Hits it. Getting her back up again now is Becky. Becky Lynch with Naomi. Naomi now countering. Naomi over the top rope. Has Becky Lynch now, and Naomi gets her up into a massive suplex. Back into the ring. Becky's down. Naomi's going up now. Naomi. Big splash there. Shades of her husband, Jimmy Uso, with that one. Kick out from Becky. Naomi getting Becky Lynch back to her feet now. Big kick there. And now Naomi gets chopped. Becky and Naomi going back and forth now. Who's going to get the better of this one now? Becky goes for a big chop. Naomi countering. Naomi throws a chop of her own. Becky Lynch chops her back. Naomi. Oh, here we go. Putting the feet to good use here. Oh, right off the chin of Becky Lynch. And now Naomi. Here we go. Naomi telling Becky to get up. Naomi. Becky in trouble now. Naomi with rear view. Connecting to Becky. Naomi now goes for the kick. Becky countered the Starstruck, the Feel the Glow, into Manhandle Slam. 1, 2, Naomi stays alive. Becky Lynch hits Naomi with Manhandle Slam. Naomi's still in it. Becky Lynch now. German suplex to Naomi. Picking her back up to her feet now. Becky Lynch has Naomi back to her feet. Big clothesline. Follows it up with a second one. Becky Lynch now went for her. Naomi sidestepped. And now Naomi kicking away at her now. Knee into the back here. Naomi. Countered again by Becky. Naomi, though. Oh, the big enziguri there takes her down. And now Naomi goes for the cannonball. Got her on the way down. They kind of collided heads more than anything on that one, though. Naomi's got her back to her feet now, and Naomi goes for the enziguri. Becky Lynch. Counter by Naomi. Naomi goes for the forearm. Becky Lynch countering it. Becky's got her now back to her feet here, and Becky Lynch goes for the kick. Naomi punches her in the mouth. Down goes the man. Naomi now with Becky. Here we go. Puts her in the corner now. Naomi. No, Becky counters. Becky puts Naomi in the corner now. And Becky with Naomi on the top rope. Becky Lynch now going up high. Right hook connects. Lynch to the top rope now. And Becky off the top. Off the tippy top. With a superplex to Becky to Naomi. Becky getting her back up to her feet now. Becky Lynch into disarm her. Disarm her in on Naomi. Becky Lynch has it locked in on Naomi. Becky Lynch. No, Naomi slides out of it, pushing Becky away now, and Naomi hits her with a rear view a second time. Follows up with a leg drop. And into the cover. For the 1, 2, no! And now Naomi hits the split again. And goes for it a third time. For good measure, Becky Lynch out of the way. Becky! Manhandle slam, center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch retains the title. Just like that, Becky Lynch retains the United States title tonight. A hell of a matchup there between Becky Lynch and Naomi. Naomi has nothing to be ashamed of in that one, for sure. These two went to war tonight over this title. Naomi going to be a great addition to the Raw roster here in Season 7. But Becky Lynch does get the win in the end. It was a fantastic matchup between these two this evening. In the end, the man gets the win. Becky Lynch knocks off Naomi. The Becky Lynch US Open Challenge off to a great start for the man as Becky Lynch stands tall. Uh-oh. Becky, look out. Because right behind you, Fatal Influence. The Women's Tag Team Champions, JC Jane and Jasmine Nix, as well as the leader of the group, Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley barking orders as Fatal Influence, famous from Henley to Lynch. And Shining Wizard. Fatal Influence have arrived, and folks, I'm being told right now in my headset that Big E has officially procured these three as official parts of the Raw roster. Fatal Influence has arrived to the main roster. Well, folks, backstage now with three of the newest additions to Monday Night Raw. Otis, Akira Tozawa, Maxine Dupree, the Alpha Academy has arrived to Monday Night Raw. Folks, welcome to the three of you. Oh, look at this. New season and a whole bunch of mediocre. We got a could have been, a never was, and Blondie, well, hey, I tell you what, I see some potential in you, so how about I extend you a one-time offer? You join the Kaz Dojo, and Maxine, was it? I'll make you a champion yet by the end of the season. Something that neither of these two dumbasses know anything about. Hey, you're talking about my family right now. So how about you back off? Oh, Maxine, you might want to put a leash on Lenny here. You want to call me Lenny? What, because you think I'm big and slow? You think I'm dumb? See who looks dumb later tonight in the ring, Kaz. Ugh. Unprofessional behavior like that's why you've never been a champion. Kaz might have gone too far with that one, but folks, please welcome the newest addition to Monday Night Raw. The greatest of all time. John Cena. John Cena is here. The GOAT. The never seen 17. John Cena is back on the Monday Night Raw roster. Big match. John is here. Let's hear what Cena's got to say now that he is back as part of the Red Brand for Season 7. His final season in the LS11 Universe at that. Well, it's great to see all of you as well. Thank you for a warm welcome. Now, you might be wondering, what am I doing here on Monday Night Raw? What brought me to the Raw roster for Season 7? Well, there's been the rumors. I've yet to really say it out loud, but Season 7 is my last year as a professional wrestler before I retire. And it only felt right to do that as a Raw guy, seeing as I spent almost 20 years as a Raw guy, and that's most of my career. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to be here each and every week like I would love to be. But with this being my last year, we're going to have a good time. We're going to play the hits, obviously. It's last time evers. It's my last Raw after WrestleMania, for example. Now's where we talk about the hard part. I set the record at Survivor Series 3 years ago when I put my career on the line against AJ Styles, and I became WWE Champion for the 17th time in my career. And in the last 25 years, I've beaten some greats. Triple H, The Rock, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, CM Punk, just to name a few. And I beat a man that I think will one day be a great in Lexus King 2 nights ago at WrestleMania, when he maybe finds a better attitude. And all of last year I talked about, I'd already set one record, I wanted to set one more, be an 18-time world champion, something no one in the WWE has ever done before. But it feels impossible. I know I preached never give up, and I'm not saying that I should give up, but I'm saying that it's going to be an uphill battle, and that while I won't give up now that I'm on Raw and the stipulation that I gained thanks to Drew McIntyre and CM Punk last year on SmackDown of not being able to challenge for the World Heavyweight title anymore in my career no longer matters here in Raw with the WWE title. I am saying that it's unlikely. So I apologize in advance if it doesn't happen. And furthermore, oh, he's alive! I thought he died last night, quite honestly. But the megastar is here. LA Knight. LA Knight and John Cena. There's a lot of history here. Knight and Cena stepping in the ring together. What does Knight got to say to Cena? I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? John, let me talk to you. Who in the blue hell are you? You're not John Cena. Because the John Cena I know, the John Cena that I am a former tag team champion with, would never, and I mean never, come out here talking about giving up. Nah. The John Cena I have known does the impossible, overcomes the odds, beats everyone in his path. You're not being that John Cena right now. But John, I gotta tell you, I ain't feeling like LA Knight right now. John boy, the draft put us on the same brand for a reason. You feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down? We need each other, John. You saying what I think you're saying, Knight? Yeah. You're saying it's time for a little bit of a run back? Yeah. You're saying it's time for the megastar and the never seen 17 to get back the World Tag Team titles? Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? What are you saying, John? Yeah. How many times is he going to be taught this lesson? Were 2 nights in a row of humiliation not enough? I mean, I'm kind of shocked he's alive, honestly. But here's Miz. So the Miz is here, and after his nose got broken for the bajillionth time, still wearing that stupid face mask. Alright, well, here's Miz. No. Really? 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 I hate to break up this gross little bromance session, but if you think I'm going to watch you two come out here and kiss each other's asses, whoa. You think I'm going to watch you two come out here and kiss each other's asses in front of everyone here that paid to see real talent like me? You got another thing coming. But I'm going to tell you what, after the last terrible 2 nights I've had to up my security. Omos is on excursion to All Japan, as you may have heard. And El Grande Omos Akano is preparing for his homecoming to Mexico to challenge Austin Theory for the Intercontinental title. So I've kind of found myself on my own a little bit, so I've hired some new security. The A-lister flies with first class now. So, John, Knight, how about tonight, me in first class, AJ Francis and KC Navarro take on the 2 of you in 6-man tag team action. Let us confer for a minute on this, Miz. Yeah, let us confer on this. I mean, do you know, guy? I mean, I might know some people, you know, there might be on other brands, though. Okay, yeah, I might know. some calls. Yeah, me too. Okay, you think we can? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's Miz first class. What are they gonna do, man? Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're right. All right, we're in. Really? You think you're gonna be able to find a third guy? Yeah. Oh shit. They weren't supposed to accept. Ugh. I guess congratulations are in order from last night. You alright, bud? Lost the WWE title, what do you think? Oh, come on, man. Don't be so upset. Look, I got just the thing that's gonna cheer you up, alright? What do you mean you got the thing to cheer me up? I mean, I went to Big E, oh god, and I got a match booked for the main event of Raw tonight. You didn't. In the main event, it's gonna be the Hardys defending the WWE World Tag Team titles against the reunited DIY. Johnny, you shouldn't have. Anything for you, bud. You're a good friend, Johnny. You're a good man. I do my best, John. I do my best, Tommaso. I do my best. I'll see you out there, alright? Yeah. I'll see you out there. Oh. Gonna be a very interesting night, isn't it? You ever get a really bad feeling about something that might be happening tonight? Me too. Alright, folks, well, we got some more singles action coming up next as here comes Kaz Dojo's Miles Bourne. Down to the ring, Miles Bourne on his own tonight. As we know, Frankie Kazerian will be competing against Otis later tonight. So Miles Bourne steps in the ring. He's taking on the newest edition of Monday Night Raw. Hell yes. When Ray took over SmackDown last season, there was a small back and forth about who got this guy. And I conceded in exchange that I got him on Raw in Season 7. The Celtic Warrior is back. Sheamus making his way down to the ring. Sheamus is back on Monday Night Raw, former World Heavyweight Champion, United States Champion, Tag Team Champion, European Champion. One title has eluded him his whole legendary career, though. That being the Intercontinental title. And now he's here on Raw, where the IC title is held. So Miles Bourne going to take on a living legend in the form of Sheamus here tonight. Here we go. There's Sheamus. We're going to put some of those Celtic Warrior workouts to good use here as he pushes Miles Bourne into the corner now. Oh, Miles Bourne coming in with some stiff jabs here. He's got Sheamus belly to belly, taking him down into the cover now on Sheamus. Kick out. Sheamus, of course, was in the brutal Money in the Bank ladder match last night, so you know he's definitely not at 100%. Miles Bourne was in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal 2 nights ago, won by El Grande El Masacano, who we'll be seeing later tonight. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there from Sheamus. And Sheamus now throws him into the corner here, and Sheamus, right hooks now, firing away at him now, and Sheamus, uppercut connects to Miles Bourne. Hits the ropes now, and Sheamus, knee strike into the face of Miles. Picking him back up to his feet now, and Sheamus with Miles Bourne. He's knocking the referee now, and Sheamus grabs him. Sheamus gets him up, and drops him with another backbreaker. Sheamus picking him back up now, and Sheamus firing away at him now. Sheamus, elbow strike to Miles Bourne now, and Sheamus. Oh, wait a minute. Throws him over the top rope, and Sheamus. Oh, boy. Sheamus is thinking 10 beats of the Baudry. Down goes Miles Bourne. Sheamus is feeling fired up right now. He's the big man. Now Sheamus running in, but Miles Bourne. Whoa, Miles Bourne grabbing him now. Miles Bourne turns Sheamus over. Reverse Boston Crab is in now. Miles Bourne with Sheamus in some trouble here. Is Sheamus going to submit now? Miles Bourne wrenching it back. Reverse Boston Crab. Sheamus getting out of it. Now Sheamus pulling him in. He's got him up. Sheamus. Fall away slam. Taking him down. Grabs a hold of him now. Sheamus with Miles Bourne back up now. And Sheamus gets him on the shoulders now. Sheamus into White Noise. Taking him down. Sheamus had banger after banger last season on SmackDown when he had matches with the likes of Cody Rhodes and others. And now here on Raw, he's got a whole new breed of talent to face off with, like Miles Bourne here, as he hits him with another Irish Curse backbreaker. Miles Bourne, poor guy, is just... Well, wait a minute. Miles Bourne. Look at this. Takedown to Sheamus, though. Showing his pure wrestling background now. And just showing off a little bit that he is, of course, looking a lot like Randy Orton. As now Miles Bourne swings Sheamus around. Powerbombs him. For a massive upset to kick off the season for Miles Bourne. Sheamus getting the shoulders up. Sheamus is down. Miles Bourne going up to the top rope. Miles gonna look to fly. Whip for the elbow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Broke! Broke from Sheamus. Sheamus with the win. Just like that, Sheamus with the victory. Sheamus defeating Miles Bourne here tonight in the Celtic Warriors Raw return. Sheamus officially joining the Raw roster for Season 7. And he's back with the great theme song as well. Def Rebel can go suck a dick. Miles Bourne put up a good fight, but in the end, Sheamus got the win. Miles Bourne had some great hope spots in there. Hit that big, wicked powerbomb on Sheamus, but in the end, wham! Right off the jaw with that brogue. Sheamus getting the win. Welcome back, fella. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Folks, we saw Jack Perry arrive at WrestleMania. And now the Scapegoats. That's right, we got 5-person entrances now, folks. The Scapegoats are here on Raw. Nathan Frazier heavily taped up under that suit. What are they doing? They're coming down toward the ring where Sheamus is. As if they couldn't piss me off anymore, they're coming out to a Justin Timberlake song. And it's well known that I absolutely can't stand that man. And Sheamus is just looking on, very confused by this, as am I. I mean, and you can see there, Jada McDonough, the final Speed Champion. You might have seen on Shorts today that Jack Perry, Nathan Frazier, and Jada McDonough announced that Jada McDonough was destroying the Speed title, and Nathan Frazier is a bit of a way to spite his old mentor Seth Rollins, reintroduce the European title with the permission of Big E. So the speed title is gone. The speed rules are gone. But now, what are the scapegoats, as it seems they're calling themselves, doing here? Well, fellas, to what do I owe this pleasure of having you step in my ring? You talk a big game, Sheamus, for there being 3 of us and only 1 of you. Jack, don't. Shut up, Nathan. I'm in charge, remember that? Nathan, fella. After the year you had, you're really going to let him talk to you like that? Look, Sheamus, we're not here for any trouble. Then what the hell are you out there, our fella? This is my show. I'm on Raw now. So I suggest you 3 little fellas get out of here before it gets ugly. Let our fellow countrymen handle this. Sheamus, what I'm trying to say here is, lad, JD, you need to hush up now, fella. I'm going to be handling this with these 2 here. Do you understand what they're saying? Dude, I have no idea. Sheamus, what I'm trying to say here, fella, is that... No, JD, you need to listen to me here, fella. You and your fellas here, your mates coming out here, and you're trying to get involved in all of this, and what we're trying to say here is... It's like they're speaking another bloody language. I know, it's weird. Sheamus, look. What we're trying to say is, as you might have seen, JD has deactivated the Speed Championship, and instead, in its place now, is the European title. And so, we had a plan to come out here, and Nathan, I'm going to stop you right there. You know what they say about plans, right? Oh god, what? Everyone's got one till they're kicked in the face. Oh my god! Well, Nathan's out, and Jack Perry and Nathan didn't want this to escalate to a fight, it seems. But Jack Perry and JD McDonough were very quick to let it get there. The Scapegoats attacking Sheamus here. What the hell? Well, Sheamus is in a 2-on-1 situation, but that's... Oh my god! That's... Folks, Sheamus getting the unexpected backup. That's Mr. Iguana! We'd heard rumors that Mr. Iguana was universe bound. And here on the first episode of Season 7, Mr. Iguana is coming to the aid of Sheamus. He's taking his sweet time to do it, but Mr. Iguana is here. Calm, cool, collected. Mr. Iguana coming to Sheamus' aid. And I think that Jack and JD are... I think Jack and JD are also trying to just understand what the hell is happening right now. As Mr. Iguana is here. And it's almost like they're arguing over who's going to come after him now. As JD McDonough and Jack Perry, Mr. Iguana, bringing the fight to both of them right now. Oh, but JD McDonough, the European champion, hitting it with that big-ass Lego brick head. But Mr. Iguana trying to fight back now, and Mr. Iguana... Oh, dropped on his head by Jack Perry. And Jack Perry now standing over Mr. Iguana, and wait a minute, Sheamus! Sheamus with a brogue, and JD McDonough trying to take down Mr. Iguana! And the Scapegoats getting laid out by the least likely duo of Sheamus and Mr. Iguana. Thanks for the assist, you weird green fella. You want to kick him again? Mr. Iguana seems game with that one. Welcome to Raw, Scapegoats. You bunch of fucking idiots. And well, tonight could have gone better for the Scapegoats. Liv and Raquel at least making sure Nathan Frazier doesn't take any further beatings. So let's recount, huh? Yeah, might as well. You're undisputed chief now. Yep, no denying it. Ulafal is mine. Good, good. Seems we're all on the same page again. None of us are trying to kill each other. That's a first in a while. Seth's WWE Champion. He is. Heyman's gone. He's on a leave of absence. Yes, you are correct. And the Shield's all back together on Raw. Yeah, so it seems we are. So I was thinking, that's always dangerous when you do that. What I'm thinking is, you and I need gold. Been a minute, hadn't it? Yeah, our last title reigns aren't much to talk about, are they? Yours was 24 hours, mine, I got my head kicked in. Right. So I'm thinking, Seth had 2 belts before, right? He did, yeah, he was the Euro-Continental Champion. Was the final European champion until that little shed JD McDonough dug it out of the trash recently. Maybe we'll beat him up sometime. I would very much enjoy that, yes. But the 3 of us together, I mean, I feel like there's something the 3 of us together could have done if only there were titles back then for that. Yeah. Yeah, like titles that are for a group of 3. Yeah, like a triangle of people. That's one word for it, yes, Mox. But I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. That, we don't want to just be cogs in the machine? Right. Good. Glad we're on the same page, big dog. Alright, well, we got some more action coming up. Things did not go well for the Scapegoats in their debut, huh? But we got some tag team action coming up next here on Raw, folks. The Raw after WrestleMania. As here come the major players to the ring. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers making their way down to the ring. The major players set for tag team action tonight. So Cardona and Myers made their way to the ring. They're taking on the men that came up short for the tag team titles last night at WrestleMania. Many thought they were going to defeat the Hardys and it was going to be their night last night. Many thought that Penta and Phoenix, the Lucha Bros, were going to walk out of WrestleMania with the World Tag Team titles around their waist, but it seems not, and the Hardys instead tonight will be defending the gold against DIY in the main event. So Penta and Phoenix ready for tag team action once more tonight. They just made one too many mistakes last night. I feel these two will probably be tag team champions before it's all said and done here in WWE. They only just got here a few months ago. Still plenty of time for them to win the tag team gold. But Penta and Phoenix up against Cardona and Myers tonight. It is Matt Cardona, who was in Money in the Bank last night, and Penta starting it out. Cardona with a big forearm strike, grabs Penta by the arm now, and Matt Cardona launching him over into the ropes there. There he goes now, Matt Cardona, no, with the leg drop, Penta out of the way now, Penta. Big drop kick there to Cardona. Penta now has him, and standing moonsault takes him down. Picking him back up to his feet now, and Penta. Taking Matt Cardona back, Cardona rolls him through though. Right into the ropes now, Matt Cardona, one, kick out from Penta. Wait a minute, Penta turns it over, jackknife cover. Penta now for the one, no, Cardona kicks out. Knocking back Cardona with a forearm there. Takes him down now, Matt Cardona. Avoiding Penta there. Penta hits the ropes now. Penta went for him. Matt Cardona out of the way now. Penta! With a super kick to the Deathmatch King. Cardona with the knee strike there. Taking him down now. Matt Cardona. Getting him back up to his feet now. Matt Cardona. Throws him across the ring into the corner now to Brian Myers. Cardona now with a tag. Brian Myers in. And now the major players looking for... Oh, what a double team there from Cardona and Myers. Myers got hold of him now. Brian Myers with the back of Penta. Stomps on the back now. Now Brian goes for a right hook. Countered by Penta. Penta kicks him in the midsection. Down goes Brian Myers now. Penta with a standing moonsault to him. He gets Brian Myers now back to his feet. And Penta with Brian Myers into the corner. Tag made to Phoenix. And now the Lucha Bros. Here we go. They've got Myers off the ropes. Into double hip toss. Double elbows. Double kip ups. And now Phoenix. Now he's got Myers here. And Phoenix has got Brian Myers. Up and down. Ray Phoenix now with Brian Myers. Goes for the kick. No. Whoa, what a counter. Oh, and Phoenix had him scouted there. Ray Phoenix getting him back up to his feet now. Phoenix springboards into Poison Rana on Brian Myers. Phoenix splashing him across the back now. Ray Phoenix now with Brian Myers back up to his feet here. And Brian Myers countered. And I suppose to address it real quick from a moment ago, for those that didn't see the YouTube short, Jaden McDonough, he talked about it before in the build-up to his matchup with Axiom at WrestleMania. He said that when he won the Speed title, he was going to destroy it and replace it with something else. And then earlier today on YouTube Shorts, Jack Perry and Nathan Frazier revealed that they went to Big E, and the Speed title has been retired because the 5-minute time limit and the YouTube Shorts matches just weren't working. I gave it a year, it didn't work. And instead, now the European title has been reactivated. As now, wait a minute, Ray Phoenix and Penta. What a double team from the Lucha Bros. Brian Myers is just getting annihilated right now. He's got him back to his feet now. Big kick in the midsection there. Picking him back up to his feet now is Penta. Penta's got a hold of Myers now. Penta with Brian Myers into the corner now. He's got him. Penta. Here we go. Goes to the little rope into Mexican Destroyer. And Ray Phoenix now wiping out the leg of Matt Cardona. Penta now with Brian Myers. Kicks him in the ribs. Penta now with Penta Driver in the center of the ring for the 1, 2, 3. The Lucha Bros with the win here on Raw. Penta and Phoenix knocking off the major players tonight. And while they might not be in contention at this very moment, definitely getting themselves back on the right track for the World Tag Team titles with that one. A big win there for the Lucha Bros this evening here on the first Raw of Season 7. Once Brian Myers was tagged in, it was kind of the beginning of the end for the major players. And the Lucha Bros just got on a roll, and that was it. They did it. The Lucha Bros knock off the major players. Penta and Phoenix standing tall. We have got more coming up next on Monday Night Raw on the Raw before WrestleMania. Well, wait a minute. Well, Zelina Vega showed up. She's arguing with the Lucha Bros. Oh, my God! And Andrade! Wait a minute, that's... Oh my God, that's Roosh! El Toro Blanco! Roosh! Roosh and Andrade! are ambushing the Lucha Bros. Andrade turned his back on the LWO last week, and now Andrade and Roosh. There's the message, and there's the J Driller. And it seems that some new form of Los Ingobernables has arrived at Monday Night Raw. And they have laid out Penta and Phoenix. Really, you're going to play the we should have listened to you card, the we should have done things your way. Yeah, we should have. Because now, JD's first night as the European Champion is going to be remembered by getting laid out by Sheamus and Mr. Freaking Iguana. Well, I don't know why you think you're supposed to be in charge around here. The group is called the Scapegoats. Yeah, because you named us that, you fucking prick! Alright, look, I can see that maybe you just need to calm down a little bit. I didn't want him to bring you here. I'm doing this because JD is my best mate right now, and he's the only guy around here still giving me a chance after everything I did to everyone else. I am putting up with you being here because of him. Nothing more. Well, not a great first night for the Scapegoats, I'm gonna say. But folks, up next, we have got the big announcement from our Raw General Manager, Big E, making a rare entrance tonight. Big E makes his way down to the ring. He said he has 2 members of the Raw roster now that he has brought in himself that he wants to introduce. So, Big E is here. Look at those hips gyrate. I miss seeing this guy wrestle so much. Maybe one day. Hopefully one day. Ladies and gentlemen, we have already seen so many people drafted to Raw tonight. We've seen Mr. Iguana. We've seen Roosh. We've seen Sheamus, John Cena, Aleister Black, Naomi, and Fatal Influence, just to name a few. And we have still got plenty more to come tonight, but I wanted to take this moment to personally welcome 2 new additions to the Monday Night Raw roster. My best friends, my brothers, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, ya boys, the New Day! They're here! Here they are, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. The New Day is on Raw. They came up short to the Guns on Stand and Deliver this weekend, but now Kofi and Woods back on Monday nights. They are back on Monday Night Raw. And Big E is the GM. What a great time it's going to be. The pancakes, the trombone, all the best hits are here. The New Day. Boys, welcome to Raw. It is so good to have you back. Come on, bring it in. The hell took you so long? What? Did I stutter? The hell took you so long? You left us on SmackDown, yet you traded guys that got released within a few weeks. You brought a failed model. You brought Seth. You brought Becky. You brought everyone but us to Raw when you got on the show. What the hell? Well, guys, I can only work out so many deals at a time, and you know, and you know what, E? You know what? You left us to get traded around and to go to NXT. So how did you make it up to us by booking us in that main event with DIY and the Hardies? Guys, I can't do that in good faith to the rest of the roster. Well, why the hell not? You couldn't beat the Guns. We were screwed! Kofi's knee was in a knee brace. They attacked us leading into the show. But now our brother, so he says, brings us to his show. And our brother, so he calls himself, isn't willing to do something for us. Thanks for the big money contract, see? But as far as New Day goes, it's us, and you're just the guy that signs the paychecks. So, you wanted to upstage me. You call yourself the devil, right? Well, I'm the living embodiment of hell itself, so you answer to me. Seth Rollins and the WWE Championship are mine. Anyone who has a problem with that, I will be happy to discuss it face to face. Devil, Aleister, please, by all means, get in my way again and see what happens. All right, folks. Well, up next on Raw, we've got some six-man tag team action. Miz threw down the challenge for this earlier tonight, and now it is time to pay up and see what happens. As here he comes, the A-lister to the ring, the Miz. Competing in, well, his first match he knows he's competing in a while. You didn't see what happened at WrestleMania. Right. Miz found out he wasn't on the show. He wasn't in the Andre. He wasn't anywhere to be seen. Yeah? First night, he goes out to hijack the show. He finds out what happens when you say three certain words together and make someone appear. Second night, he tries again. Much to the chagrin of Ray Wood, he finds himself cornered on all sides by Arnold Schwarzenegger, Shaquille O'Neal, Scott Steiner, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and hit with 4 finishers back-to-back and dumped out of the ring. So, he has decided tonight to bring in some backup in the form of First Class. That being the duo of AJ Francis and the blessed one, KC Navarro, making their way down to the ring. So AJ Francis and KC Navarro ready for action. They're backwards in the entrance, but I'll remember that later. AJ Francis and KC Navarro, though, nonetheless, making their way to the ring. We saw them officially joining the Raw roster a few weeks ago on Main Event. Main Event and Ring of Honor start to return soon for members and Patreons. It's probably going to be alternating each week now that I have TNA again. Just so I'm not having to make 7 episodes a week, because that just sounds horrible. But, nonetheless, not hit row. First Class make their way to the ring, and their opponents first. The megastar making his way to the ring. LA Knight is in the house. He's a former WWE Champion, United States Champion, and multi-time Tag Team Champion. And now he makes his way to the ring tonight for 6-man Tag Team action. Does LA Knight. So, LA Knight's made his way to the ring. He's teaming up tonight with a man that used to be tag team champions. Alongside John Cena. Making his way to the ring. Big match. John is here competing for the first night of Season 7. So Cena and Knight teaming up. Let's do this. So, the question is, who did they find as a third partner, and why do you all already know exactly who it's about to be? John, can I say it? He gave me the nod. Knight's giving me the nod as well. What they're telling me is that I can say his name. He's here. He is officially here. He is officially on Monday Night Raw. Probably the worst kept secret of the draft. I think you all knew the minute he lost that NXT title that Ray's booking was on borrowed time. Joe Hendry is officially part of Monday Night Raw. And how do things just feel so right in the world for me right now? Oh, this season is going to be a blast. I've got Joe Hendry, I've got Sheamus, I've got John Cena, I've got Mr. Iguana. My life is so good. This is going to be fun. Joe Hendry, John Cena, and LA Knight versus The Miz in First Class. Let's do it. Oh, and AJ Francis taking a cheap shot out of the gate there. And now Miz. Get the midsection. He's got LA Knight now running the face along the ropes here of LA Knight. LA Knight down now. Miz right hook into the back, taking him down here. LA Knight. No, Miz counters. Miz thrown in the corner. LA Knight with a big clothesline, taking him down. LA Knight now dropping a knee on the head of Miz. Knight now getting him back up to his feet now, chopping away at him here. And LA Knight, midsection here, grabs Miz. LA Knight with Miz of the ropes, ducking him. Leapfrogs him. LA Knight pops him up. Power slam, taking him down. Now LA Knight with Miz into the corner now, and LA Knight with the big clothesline again. Knight's just having fun with him right now. And the people are saying, yeah, with him. Miz grabs hold of him, though. Miz with LA Knight now, off the ropes. Miz into the back, and into a neck breaker, taking him down. Recover now, Miz. Kick out from LA Knight. Miz now puts a knee into the face of LA Knight now, and Miz goes in the corner. Tag made. AJ Francis is in. AJ Francis enters the mix now, grabs a hold of LA Knight. AJ Francis sends him off the ropes, ducks him. Francis ducking him again. AJ Francis going for him. Countered by LA Knight now, and LA Knight, big boot there, taking him down. And Knight with Mega Star Elbow. The Mega Star Elbow there to AJ Francis. LA Knight jabbing away at him there, knocks him back. He's got a hold of him. He throws him in the corner. Tag made, John Cena in. And now John Cena gets caught with the big boot. AJ Francis down into a cover. One, kick out from Cena. AJ Francis punching him in the throat now. AJ Francis grabs onto him, elbow into the leg of John Cena. He's got the leg again now, and AJ Francis slams down the leg again. He's got Cena now, and AJ Francis, here we go, hits the ropes. Jumping neck breaker, taking him down. Slams down the arm again now, does AJ. He rolls Cena over now, and AJ Francis with John Cena. Knee off the jaw. Rolling him over now into a cover now, hooks the leg. AJ Francis, 1, 2, Cena kicks out. Francis getting him back up to his feet now, and AJ Francis throws Cena into the corner now. AJ Francis, tag made to The Miz. Now Cena sent off the ropes. Francis and Miz with double elbows. Cena trying to make the crawl to Hendry or Knight, but he gets caught by The Miz. Rolled over now. John Cena's down now, and Joe Hendry making the save. Miz now getting him back up to his feet here, and The Miz kicking away at him now, kicking the ribs of John Cena. And roundhouse into the face. Miz has got him down now, and Miz telling Cena to get back up now, and The Miz, here we go. Whoa, he was looking for that headbutt. He was looking for that loaded mask headbutt, but John Cena, back body drop. Grabs onto Miz now, right hook into the head. Picks Miz back up to his feet now, and Miz throwing off the ropes now, and Cena's got him. Miz countering now, Miz punching away at him now. Knocking back Big Match John here, and Miz now with a big jab. Miz has got Cena. Throws him into the corner now, and The Miz. Tag made to AJ Francis. And now Miz and Francis with Cena on the ropes. Double back body drop, taking him down. AJ Francis now picking John Cena back up to his feet. Francis swings him around. AJ Francis now with Cena up. And down with the electric chair. Only man yet to be tagged in this one's KC Navarro. AJ Francis, whoa, taking the tumble thanks to Cena. Cena wiping out Miz now, and John Cena running the ropes now as AJ Francis getting back into the ring. Clothesline to Cena now, taking him down. Here we go, LA Knight and KC Navarro are in. Navarro with a big drop kick there tonight. Down goes Miz again. Navarro went for him. Knight knocking KC Navarro back now. LA Knight with KC Navarro. Clotheslines him. Big takedown there to AJ Francis now. LA Knight putting the boots to him now. LA Knight. Oh, a big arm drag there from Navarro. KC Navarro now getting him back up to his feet. And KC Navarro. DDT to LA Knight. Into the cover now on LA. Kick out from Knight. LA Knight now. BFT. Hooks the legs now. 1, no, but Miz is right there. Miz making the save for Navarro now, and LA Knight with KC Navarro. Throws him across the ring into the corner. And, oh, Joe Hendry with a great shot there. Now John Cena, wait a minute. KC Navarro's getting to the other side of the ring. Tags in AJ Francis. And AJ Francis now coming in. Cena, whoa, into AA to AJ Francis. 1, 2, Navarro making the save. And now John Cena takes out KC Navarro. LA Knight. Caught with a DDT by AJ Francis now, and LA Knight. AJ Francis staggering back up after taking that AA. Now Francis has got Knight. LA Knight. Chop block, taking him down. LA Knight now. Stalking him here. AJ Francis getting back to his feet now, and LA Knight goes for the kick. AJ Francis, forearm strike, knocking him back. AJ Francis clotheslines him across the back. Getting him back up to his feet now, and AJ Francis with LA Knight. Head first in the turnbuckle. LA Knight in trouble. AJ Francis. Caught with a boot now, and LA Knight. Here we go! You ready to believe? because Joe Hendry is in. Joe Hendry, we've seen him on Raw once or twice in the past, but now it's official that he is the newest Raw superstar in the LS11 universe. Joe Hendry firing away at him now. Hendry knocking him back here. Grabs a hold of AJ Francis. AJ sent in the corner. Joe Hendry with the big uppercut. Wiping out Miz. Wiping out KC Navarro. Joe Hendry with AJ back to his feet now. And Joe Hendry has him by the throat. Standing ovation. Into the cover. One. KC Navarro making the save. And now Joe. The strength here. The fall-away slam to AJ Francis. And now Joe Hendry. Into a second. Standing ovation. And John Cena and LA Knight going to make sure Navarro's nowhere to be seen. Joe Hendry, John Cena, and LA Knight with the win. Cena and Knight said his name and he appeared. And now Joe Hendry joins the stacked Raw roster for Season 7. Just like that. Right there, AJ Francis. What a seamless AA from Cena on that one. And then Joe Hendry scooped him up. And a second standing ovation. Your winners, John Cena, LA Knight, Joe Hendry. What a trio tonight. Miz has just had absolutely no luck this weekend. That is a motivational trio, though, if I've ever seen one. Vibe. You need to calm down right now. You're being irrational. You're being angry. You're throwing punches at me of all people. You gotta calm down, all right? You lost one match. I lost last night too.
Calm down? You want me to calm down? Matthew, you know not to tell me to calm the fuck down. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna rip someone's head off.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Well, folks. She is on a warpath. She is angry, and for the first time in what feels like forever, she is titleless. Rhea Ripley is here. And Rhea Ripley looks furious. Oh dear. And Buddy told her to calm down. Buddy, I know you got some years of experience on me, but as a guy that's been in a relationship for going on 10 now, you never tell her to calm down. You never say the words, you need to calm down. You have doomed us all, Murphy. You've doomed us all! So Rhea, a very angry Rhea, is here. A very angry and upset and just, oh boy. Oh no. Oh jeez. She said she wants to come out here and rip somebody's head off. Normally I'd volunteer as tribute, but I think she'll actually do it tonight. She's calling for a microphone. Hi, Rhea. Hi.
I'm gonna keep it short, and I'm gonna keep it sweet. Unless Jordynne Grace is gonna get out here and give me my rematch for the women's world title right here, right now, then the next person who steps within these ropes is gonna get their head kicked off of their fucking shoulders. So why don't one of you come and try me?
Whoa. Whoa, hold on a minute. Well, folks, that's former NXT Women's Champion Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka losing her rematch for the NXT Women's title. She's actually got some history with Rhea Ripley. She faced Rhea Ripley 3 different times last season. Once on WWE Heat, once on Main Event, and once on an episode of NXT when Rhea was the Women's World Champion. And every time, Sol got closer and closer to beating Rhea Ripley, and now the Soul Surfer seems to be part of the Raw roster. And Sol Ruka has stepped into the ring. Oh, no, now you're just showing off. Hang 10, though, Sol is here. And she's looking out at Rhea, and Rhea looks furious.
Hey, Rhea. I hope you didn't forget about me. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Sol Ruka, and I am a former NXT Women's Champion, and on 3 separate occasions last year, I nearly had Rhea Ripley's number in the ring. So Rhea, if you want to fight someone, I just signed my Raw contract, and I'll fight you right now.
Well, as long as you're volunteering. Ring the damn bell.
Well, the referee, she's going to get some separation here between the two, but folks, we're doing this. Sol Ruka's not backing down. Rhea Ripley, Sol Ruka, it's going down right here, right now on Monday Night Raw. Well, here we go. Rhea and Sol locking up. And Sol Ruka grabs a hold of Rhea Ripley now, and Rhea Ripley sends her off the ropes. Rhea, tilt-a-whirl slam. Sol Ruka now popping back up, jawbreaker. Sol with a forearm there, and Sol Ruka gets caught with knees in the back. Rhea Ripley, both these women went through brutal matches on Saturday, but Sol Ruka with another big forearm, knee into the back of Rhea, and Sol Ruka just following it up with quick-paced offense here. Catching Rhea a little bit of guard, it seems like. Rhea got that early move in with that kick to the head, but Sol Ruka, the Surfer girl, the Soul Surfer, coming in hot here in her Raw debut. As she said, she's a former NXT Women's Champion, former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion as well. As she takes down Rhea, and Sol, a high flyer if there ever was one in this division. And it is great to have her here on Monday Night Raw. Super kicks Rhea Ripley. Rhea getting the knees up now. Sol staggering back to her feet now, and Rhea with the right hook. Grabs her, Sol countering now, and Sol hits that forearm again. Rhea out of the way now. Sol Ruka flies in, goes for her. Rhea Ripley out of the way. Rhea's got her now. German suplex taking her down. Rhea goes for the leg drop now, and Sol Ruka springboards into a drop kick. Flattens the back of Rhea now, and Sol Ruka. Could we open up the season with the upset of the year? It doesn't seem entirely out of the realm of possibilities, folks, but Rhea Ripley swings her around. Sol Ruka countering now. Forearm strike. Sol Ruka with Rhea Ripley up on her shoulders, and Sol Ruka taking her down. Swings her into that powerbomb cover. Rhea not used to being stacked up like this. Kick out from Ripley, though. And now Sol Ruka with Rhea Ripley. Slides under her now. Sol Ruka pops up into Hurricane Rana, taking down Rhea. Rhea goes for the headbutt. Sol went for her. Counter for counter now. Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka now. Whoa. Swings around. She's got Rhea. Into a cover now. Cover. For the 1, 2. No! Rhea now kicks her in the head here. Rhea Ripley grabs onto Sol Ruka now, and Rhea Ripley super kicks her now, and Rhea and now Sol, wait a minute now, Rhea Got her with that headbutt. Rhea Ripley now getting Ruka back up to her feet here. Whoa, went for the kick. Sol Ruka countering now. Sol Ruka with a super kick to Rhea. Rhea now catches her small package here. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea Ripley. Whoa. Sol Ruka countering, and Sol Ruka. Wait a minute. Soul Snatcher! 1, 2. Oh my god! What? She got her! Sol Ruka on her Raw debut just beat Rhea Ripley in what? 3.5? 3 minutes, if even? Folks, that is not only the quickest loss of Rhea Ripley's career, that is her first television loss on an episode of Raw since Season 2, and that is her first season premiere loss in history. This is the first time she's come into the season with an L. And fourth and foremost, that is the first time Rhea Ripley has ever been beaten back-to-back in LS11 Universe. Sol Ruka, in her Raw debut, just beat Rhea Ripley in a matter of seconds, or a matter of minutes, rather. Right there, caught her with that Soul Snatcher. Rhea Ripley didn't know what to expect, and Sol Ruka just pinned the most dominant woman in LS11 history in just outside of 4 minutes. Welcome to Raw, Sol Ruka. My goodness. What a way to arrive to the red brand for Season 7. The Soul Surfer has arrived to Monday nights. Hey, wise man. Yes, Jimmy, what is it? What'd you just call me? Yes. Get the others. We got an announcement to make. Where's Jacob? I haven't seen him tonight either. I'll go get the gorillas. Imbecile. Alright, well, folks, here he comes. Jimmy Uso to the ring. He's all on his own. He's only got his wise man William Regal by his side. Regal didn't even call him Tribal Chief a moment ago. It's not a great night for Big Jim, is it? So, Jimmy Uso making his way down to the ring. So, Jimmy Uso and William Regal, what's Jimmy got to say tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge me. I want to make an announcement regarding the Bloodline tonight, regarding the Forsaken tonight. Because I feel we need new blood in the Forsaken. Now, after a very good conversation last night, I would like you all to say hello to the new backup enforcer of the Forsaken. Oh, hold on a minute. Well, officially joining the Monday Night Raw roster, it's Solo Sikoa. Solo joining the Forsaken as Jimmy's newest enforcer to the group. Solo Sikoa is here. We saw him approach Jimmy Uso last night at WrestleMania, and the two brothers reunited, and now Solo's here on Raw. Solo Sikoa's back on Monday nights. He's stepping into the ring with the rest of the Forsaken. And Jimmy's holding out his arms. He's welcoming him with open arms. Welcome home, Lil Oos. Thank you, my tribal chief. Regal, where's Jacob? I order you, as your tribal chief, to tell me. Alright, I've had enough. Excuse me. I said I've had enough. I've watched you piss about and piss away your potential for the last 9 months. We got here the night after SummerSlam, and you annihilated Roman Reigns. And rather than go immediately after the WWE Championship and the emotionally fragile Kevin Owens and the falling apart Johnny Gargano, you pissed about with Austin Theory and his friends for a few months because of a deal. A deal you made with Kevin Owens. What did you get out of this deal with Kevin Owens? Not a damn thing, Jim. And then, you claim the Ulafala for what? A month before you choke it? You lose your shot at the WWE Championship? You fail again. You lose again. You lead us like lambs to slaughter at WrestleMania. Jacob's not here tonight because I told him not to bother with you anymore. I am officially done as your wise man. Consider this a vote of no confidence. Tonga, go get him. Stop him. Where the hell do you two think you're going? Huh? Where do you think you're going? Someone get out here and acknowledge me. Oh, hold on just a minute. Hold on a minute. Well, there he is. He's got that People's title he won from The Rock at WrestleMania 2 nights ago. Jimmy's brother Jay is officially here on Raw, and this crowd is yeeting for him. Jey Uso is here. The draft has brought us Jey Uso. I told you, this is the season. This is the draft where I got everything I wanted. Ray got a lot of good stuff too, I promise. You'll see on Friday. But Jey Uso, main event, Jey in the building. Jimmy and Jey, this is the first time we've seen these two in the same place at the same time in years. Since Jimmy won the NXT title. These people are yeeting for Jey Uso tonight. Monday Night Raw now is home to the People's Champ. So Jey Uso confronting his brother Jimmy. Jey. Oos. Been too long, man. Tell me you came to acknowledge your big brother. Nah. I just thought I'd come tell these people the main event Jey Uso is now on Monday Night Raw. So you're not here to acknowledge your tribal chief. No. Oos, I came to see how much of your damn mind you had left. Apparently not much. Shame. I had to beat the sense back into you. What'd you just say? Let me put it simple. Big brother, Big Oos. You got more off the deep end than Roman ever did. I ain't here to acknowledge anyone. I ain't here for family problems. I'm here for championship gold. 4 letters, 1 word. And it ain't a 1 to the sky. That 1 word, these people all know it. Yeet! So when you come to your senses, and little bro, hey, you don't look at me like that. You know what happened last time we threw down. You remember. When either of you want to come to your senses and fight as a family that actually gives a damn about each other, you'll know where to find me. The hell was all that about, Regal? Consider that me withdrawing my investments and indulging and investing them with someone who will actually listen to what I have to say. Yeah? Who'd you reinvest with? Wouldn't you like to know, man bun? I mean, I do have a man bun. Alright, folks, well, it's time for our next bit of action here on Monday Night Raw. As here comes the newest drafted member of the Raw roster, Otis, to the ring. We saw the whole Alpha Academy appear at the top of the show, being revealed as the newest members of the Raw roster. Frankie Kazerian did not have very kind things to say to the Alpha Academy, trying to get Maxine Dupree to leave the group and join up with the Kaz Dojo instead. Making it quite the uncalled for insult to Otis, referring to him as Lenny from the Book of Mice and Men. If you've been to an American high school, you know what I'm talking about. Otis said he's ready to shut up Frankie Kazarian and show that he can think for himself, he can act for himself, and he doesn't need anyone else by his side, anyone coaching him through this. Kaz insulting the fact that Otis has never been a champion in the LS11 universe, and now the man who was once known as the King of TNA making his way down to the ring. So Frankie Kazarian, former X Division champion many a times in TNA, making his way down to the ring. Former Speed champion here on Monday Night Raw last season. And now tonight, it's Frankie Kazarian and Otis. Kazarian mocking the fact Otis in LS11 Universe has never won a championship. So, here we go. Otis! Clotheslining the hell out of him, the big dozer. Kaz over. Kaz now pushing him into the corner here, and Frankie Kazarian. Oh, come on! Otis now claps the ears of Kaz. Otis! Body checking him there. Kaz is down. Otis drops the elbow. Otis now picking Kazarian back up to his feet here, and Otis bouncing him off the turnbuckle. He's got him down now. Otis has got Kazarian. Kazarian answering back now. Frankie Kazarian has Otis now, and Frankie Kazarian trying to out-wrestle the big man here. There's Otis. Wait a minute. Otis takes him down. Wrestling is in Otis's blood. If you've never heard him talk about it, his grandmother was a carnival strong woman. He did amateur wrestling back when he was in school. Went into it thinking it was going to be more like the WWE, but decided to stick with it after he found out it wasn't. Otis deceptively good at being technical in that ring for a guy of his size. As Otis goes for a big right hook. Frankie Kazarian's got him now. Kazarian throwing it back into the ring. We're going for the count of 6 now. Frankie Kazarian drop kicks the big man. Otis is down now. Kaz with Otis. Kick out, not even at 1. And even Kaz looks a little concerned about that one. Otis catch him before he can come off the ropes, and Otis, what a slam! A reverse body slam of sorts there to Kazerian. And now Otis has got a hold of him. Otis dropping him. Grabs a hold of Frankie again now, does Otis now, and Otis throws him in the corner now, and Otis punching away at the midsection of Frankie Kazerian. Into big knee in the face. Kaz going out of the ring now. Otis turned around here. Kazerian goes for a drop kick. Otis goes for a clothesline. Kaz turns his weight against him and hits him with a German. Kazerian kicks him down again now. And Frankie Kazerian, another kick out from Otis. Kaz maybe just trying to make him exert that energy right now. Otis knocks him back though. Otis into a clothesline. Ducks him. Kaz sent off the ropes. Otis now stalks him for Spine Buster. Otis getting him back up to his feet now, and Otis with a clothesline there. Otis has got Kazerian down. Otis picking him back up to his feet now, and the big man with Kaz into the corner now, and Otis has got him. Otis, world's strongest slam. And Otis gonna follow it up with Vader Bomb. No! Kazerian getting the knees up, hitting the swinging neck breaker. He rolls him over now, goes for an elbow. Otis out of the way. Otis now coming in, grabs all the Kaz. Kick to the midsection now. Frankie Kazerian goes for a springboard cutter. Otis out of the way now, and Otis, wait a minute, Otis with Kaz in the corner. Otis, big hip attack in the corner, knocking him down. And now Kaz getting back to his feet, but Otis lifts him up. Massive suplex, taking him down. Otis getting him back up now. It's with a big clothesline again now. Otis getting Kaz back up to his feet here, and Otis with Frankie Kazerian throwing him into the corner. Big splash there, taking him down. He's got him back up to his feet now. Does Otis now, and Otis throwing the jabs now, but he's slowing down a little bit, is Otis. Kazerian knocking him back now. Frankie Kazerian, whoa! He's managed to get him up. And the package powerbomb. Folding Otis, the strength on display there from Kaz. And now Kazerian gonna look to put him away. Wait a minute, no. Otis counters. Otis with the right hook. Otis now grabs Kaz, throwing him into the corner. Otis, here we go. He's thinking it's time for the Caterpillar. And now Otis with Kazerian. Here we go. Throws him off the ropes. Otis. Now he's going to throw him off the ropes. Pop up. Power bomb. 1, 2, 3. Otis getting the win. The unexpected win there for Otis tonight. Otis beating Frankie Kazerian after Kaz has done nothing but insult Otis for the last... has done nothing but absolutely insult the Alpha Academy tonight. What a win there for Otis over Kazerian. Otis, there might be a quest, there might be a goal, and there might be an opportunity for singles gold for this big man yet in the LS11 universe. So, big win there for Otis tonight over Frankie Kazerian. That moment there where Kaz was able to hit that reverse powerbomb on Otis, that was impressive for sure. But then Otis dishing out that pop-up powerbomb. And the Alpha Academy standing tall. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Otis, Tozawa, run. Get out of there. Because Raw has achieved and obtained the ruler. The former NXT North American Champion and NXT Tag Team Champion, Oba Femi, is on Monday Night Raw. Oh no. And he is just staring down the Alpha Academy. The ruler has arrived. Oba Femi's here. Well, there he is, and Tozawa's coming in, but Oba Femi. Oh God. Fall from grace into the apron. Oh boy. Otis throws the punch, but Oba Femi now with Otis. And the ruler. Oba Femi just pouncing on Otis again. Taking him corner to corner here. The big man down. Femi now with Otis. And now Oba, I think he sent his message. Fall from grace. And folks, it is official. Oba Femi has signed with Monday Night Raw and joins the Red Brand in Season 7. My God. This is a terrifying, terrifying force to be reckoned with on the Red Brand.
Everyone thought I was walking in alone, but I told Trish and Mickey that I'd made a friend. So, I would like everyone to meet my new tag team partner.
My name is the Glamour, Blake Monroe. And at long last, I have finally arrived where I belong in the WWE. And now, on Monday Night Raw. There is no denying what Tiffany has done for this division. She carried it on her back for the last 2 years, and she was just robbed of Superstar of the Year to Rhea Ripley again. So now I come here with my new best friend, and the glitz and the glamour are going to give those women's tag team titles a much-needed facelift.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new WWE Women's World Champion, Juggernaut, Jordynne Grace. It just looks right. Jordynne Grace, the new Women's World Champion, making her way down to the ring. She successfully dethroned Rhea Ripley 2 nights ago at WrestleMania to win that gold, the Women's Royal Rumble winner, the WrestleMania main eventer. And now she's here on Raw, and she's going to address the LS11 Universe following her championship victory just 48 hours ago. So the Juggernaut is in the house. Jordynne Grace holding that title high. She earned that title. Now she stands tall with it. The Juggernaut is here. Let's hear from the champ.
I just want to take a moment to thank everyone that went on this wild ride with me. From coming in when TNA closed down, to being NXT Tag Team Champions with Stephanie, to entering the Royal Rumble at number 2 and winning the whole thing, to main eventing WrestleMania with Rhea. It still feels, admittedly, a little bit surreal that it all happened. That being said, much like the rest of the LS11 universe, going from one season to the next, we don't really need to take much time to dwell on what happened. But it's time to look forward to what's next. There is a whole big division back there of women I've never faced. Some old rivals, some old adversaries, but some new ones as well. We've seen new faces arriving tonight. And so you gotta wonder, because I'm wondering it, who's next?
Oh no. Jordynne, look out! Man, this is getting ridiculous. Jacob's gone, Regal's gone, the Gorilla gone. Jay's here and he's disrespecting me. I swear, other than Solo, is there anyone around here who's going to be willing to acknowledge me? Alright, well, folks, we got some more action coming up next. The new Intercontinental Champ... Oh, hang on a minute. Well, the new Intercontinental Champion, Austin Theory, was supposed to be in action up next, but instead, here's Seth Rollins, the WWE Champion, for the second time tonight. Guess we're getting a second sing-along this evening for the people here on Raw. Seth Rollins making his way down to the ring. It went so well for him earlier tonight, as we know. So the Visionary making his way down to the ring. Seth Rollins, WWE Champ, at the beginning of the night, he was confronted by Axiom, Bronson Reed, Karrion Kross, and a returning Aleister Black. But now Seth Rollins making his way down. What has he got going on this time? Well, seeing as I didn't get to finish what I was saying earlier before I was so rudely interrupted, with all these new names, I'm getting tired of getting cornered in the back rooms, getting cornered in the hallways, getting cornered in the locker room with everyone every few minutes trying to tell me each and every time they want a shot at this title. I get it. You all want a shot. So, since I'm tired of this, since I'm tired of every new person on Raw coming up to me, whether I like them or not, anyone else? Anyone else want to come out here and tell me they want the next shot? Whoa, hold on a minute. What? You gotta be kidding me. That's Adam Cole. We haven't seen Adam Cole in WWE in years, and Seth Rollins was actually one of his final opponents. Adam Cole, he said on AEW Dynamite a couple weeks ago that he had some unfinished business to handle. He needed to go somewhere else to find himself again. I guess he was talking about here. Adam Cole's on Raw. Yeah. Yeah, someone else wants the next shot, and it's me. What the hell brings you back here? First of all, what you've got. 3 years ago, Seth, I left. It's almost been 4 years, even, since I left WWE. Since I jumped ship to AEW at the height of my popularity and at the height of my career. But when I left, there was one thing I didn't have a chance to do, and that was get a world championship back in WWE. I went out main eventing WrestleMania as World Heavyweight Champion and ended up playing third wheel to Johnny and Tommaso. I never got my rematch for the World Heavyweight title. And yeah, I know that's over on SmackDown. But there was also something that bothered me. That one person in the year and a half I was on SmackDown ever pinned me in singles competition. It was you. And so now, I can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I can win a world title back in WWE, and I can right the wrong that was losing to you 4 years ago. You've held on to that grudge for that long, huh? Fine. You know what I'm going to do, Cole? I'm going to go to Big E. And he knows, he's seen that you've confronted me. He's seen that Axiom's confronted me, that Bronson's confronted me, that Aleister's confronted me, that Cross has confronted me. You know what I'm going to do? Gonna tell him I want everyone. Welcome back, Cole. You're in for a rough ride if you're gonna step up to me. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. Thank you, Tribal Chief. I hope you've not forgotten our promise to one another almost 12 months ago. Oh, nah. I ain't forgotten. Don't worry, kiddo. We'll run it back. Just remember, results gonna stay the same, just like it did last time. I admire the confidence that you might believe that. Oh, now don't you tease me with a good time. But folks, it is time for some more singles action. As Nick Aldis, the national treasure, making his way down to the ring. Aldis coming up short to Randy Orton a couple of nights ago at WrestleMania Kickoff. As many said, it was wild that Randy Orton was on WrestleMania Kickoff, and that just goes to show you how stacked the WrestleMania card was this year. Arguably our most stacked card. I mean, we had 30 matches. 31 if you count the last-minute Joe Hendry and Miz match. 31 matches across the weekend. And that's not even counting Stand and Deliver. But still, Nick Aldis stepping into the ring. The national treasure finds himself tonight going one-on-one with the new Intercontinental Champion. The man who successfully overcame Bronson Reed at WrestleMania just 48 hours ago. There's the gold around his waist. And I gotta admit, it actually just kind of looks right, seeing this young man with gold at last. Austin Theory has done it. That gold is his. As he makes his way down to the ring, the title gleaming in the bright lights of Monday Night Raw. His first matchup as Intercontinental Champ. He did it all on his own as well. The first time he won the IC title, he had to have help to do it. And so now Austin Theory makes his way to the ring. He takes on the man he used to be aligned with in the 6. A man this time last year he was in a bitter rivalry with, actually, over that fact in Nick Aldis. And now we're going to see how far Austin Theory's come since one of his first adversaries after turning to the light side of things around here after starting to fight the good fight on Monday Night Raw. So, Austin Theory, the new Intercontinental Champ, in action. Here we go. Right hook there connects. They lock up. Austin Theory's got him from behind now. He's got Aldis now, and Austin Theory with Nick Aldis. Rolls him through into a cover now. Austin Theory for the 1. No. Nick Aldis kicks out into jackknife. 1. Countering it now. Austin Theory. Backslide on Aldis now. Nick Aldis is down. 1. No. Nick Aldis now back to his feet. DDT to Austin Theory. Theory taken down with an elbow drop from Aldis now, and Nick Aldis goes for a kick. Austin Theory for a big right hook. Aldis caught him with a chop. Nick Aldis now kicks him into the ropes here, and Nick Aldis dumps him over the top rope. Now Austin Theory, wait a minute, Theory. Aldis trying to go around the ring now, and Nick Aldis back into the ring. Austin Theory, I think, thought better of it before doing the dive as they lock up now. Austin Theory now trying to outpower him here. Nick Aldis shoved down by Austin Theory. Aldis locking back up with him now. Nick Aldis has the champion. Aldis with Theory, pushing him back towards the corner now. Nick Aldis with Austin Theory in the corner. And now Aldis firing away at him here, knocking back Theory. Nick Aldis, big suplex there, taking down Austin. Austin Theory goes down now, goes for a kick. Aldis gets cut, gets him with a clothesline. Nick Aldis trying to take down the Intercontinental Champion. Imagine what this would do for Nick Aldis tonight heading into Season 7 if he could pin the Intercontinental Champ. Goes for a super kick. Austin Theory gets caught. Nick Aldis scooping him up now. Nick Aldis with Austin Theory. Stun gun taking him down. Into a cover now on Theory. Nick Aldis kick out from Austin. Austin Theory gets caught now. Nick Aldis pulls him in. Lifts him up. Suplex taking him down. And now Nick Aldis, here we go, silences the crowd, pulls him in, swinging neckbreaker to the champion. Austin Theory goes down now, Nick Aldis goes for a double axe handle, Theory countering, Theory getting back up to his feet now, Austin Theory, for that big hook, gets caught, spine buster from the National Treasure. And now Nick Aldis rolls him over, Aldis, no, might have been looking for King Lynn's Clover, gets pushed back. Goes for the elbow drop, Theory, no, Aldis out of the way now, Nick Aldis grabs a hold of him here, and Aldis with Theory. Coming up the ropes now. Nick Aldis goes for him. Austin Theory countering. Austin Theory now pushing him back. Theory, super kick. Knocks him back into a clothesline. Follows it up with another one. Austin now. Hitting one more for good measure. Nick Aldis sent into the corner by Austin Theory now. And Austin Theory with a big clothesline. Into, roll through. Flying neck breaker. Hooks the leg on Aldis now. Nick Aldis down. 1, 2. No! Of course, as we know, Austin Theory in just 3 weeks' time, July 27th, the weekend of my birthday, actually. My birthday's Friday the 25th, so that'll be fun. Let's wait a minute. Nick Aldis. Hold on. Tombstone pile driver. Nick Aldis with a tombstone to Theory into a cover. 1, 2, no! Austin Theory falls out of the ring. Nick Aldis going out. Nick Aldis, no. Austin Theory out of the way. Theory's mentor, Adam Pearce, out there at ringside with him. Pearce's other protege, Thea Hale, not out here right now. Adam Pearce has kind of found his wrestling family with Theory and Thea, as we know. That's now Austin Theory firing away at Nick Aldis. Shoves him back into the corner now. Hits the ropes and big clothesline. Shoves him down now. Does Austin now. And Austin Theory kicking him in the head here. Grabs a hold of him. Getting him back up to his feet now. Nick Aldis. Knocked back by Austin Theory. Aldis swings him around now. Nick Aldis with Austin Theory. Taking him down. Now Austin Theory pulling himself back up on the apron here. Nick Aldis sent out to the floor. Theory goes down. Adam Pearce trying to will up these fans behind Austin Theory. Not getting involved himself here, obviously. Adam Pearce just trying to instill his knowledge upon Theory and Thea. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Austin Theory backslide to Nick Aldis. Aldis was yelling at Pearce. Aldis distracted himself there with that one. As now Nick Aldis has a hold of Austin Theory. Austin Theory countering. Austin Theory jumping neck breaker. Taking down Nick Aldis. Austin Theory now with Aldis. Scoops him up on his shoulders. Austin Theory has him in position. He's going to look to go a town down. For the 1, 2, 3. Austin Theory with the win. Just like that, Austin Theory getting the win on his first night as champion. Nick Aldis tried his best, but in the end, Austin Theory getting the victory. A hell of a win there for Austin Theory tonight over Nick Aldis, putting down one of his earliest doubters. Been a hell of a ride getting in this Intercontinental title run, and now we get to see what Austin Theory can really do. Oh boy, well there he is, the winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. El Grande Omasa Kano. Omasa Kano heads to Mexico in just a few weeks' time to face Austin Theory for the Intercontinental title. You may have slayed one monster, Austin, but I am one you will not be able to overcome. Yeah? What, you think it's going to be some kind of home field advantage for you when we go to Mexico? Everyone knows who you really are beneath that mask, El Grande Omasa Kano. Do you now? Yeah. Everybody knows it's Great Khali under there. What the fuck? Folks, we're backstage now here just a few moments before the main event with the new Miss Money in the Bank, Lola Vice. Lola, how are you feeling heading into Season 7?
WrestleMania was a dream come true for me. In a matchup with all-stars and women who have done it all, I was the one that climbed the ladder and became Miss Money in the Bank. And now, I have a whole year ahead of me to become the world champion. The pressure is on, but you all got me to Raw, and I am not going to let you down, and there is nobody that can stop Lola Vice.
All right, folks, this is it. The main event of Raw. Teaming up in tag team title action for the first time since Season 4? Yes. For the first time since Season 4, DIY is back. It was a last-minute decision, which is why neither of them had gear coordinated. They're wearing their singles attires, respectively. Two former world champions, Gargano and Ciampa. Ciampa in a bit of a mood following the loss to Seth Rollins last night at WrestleMania. Johnny Gargano getting DIY this opportunity back in the tag team division for Ciampa to have gold again tonight. It would be the first time these two have been tag team champions in 2 years if they get the win this evening. And so, DIY back together. It is a dream tag team matchup for many here in the main event of Raw. As they are going head-to-head with some of the greatest tag team champions of all time, one of the greatest teams of all time. They retained the tag team titles last night at WrestleMania against the odds, against the Lucha Bros. Jeff and Matt, the Hardy Boys, making their way down to the ring. Jeff and Matt won the tag team titles back at Clash at the Castle, Scotland in a ladder match. Lost them briefly to The Miz and El Grande O Masacano a few weeks ago, right before WrestleMania, winning the gold back 2 weeks to spare before WrestleMania to get the rematch for their titles. And then instead it was, of course, the Dream Tag Team matchup between the Hardys and the Lucha Bros. I think a lot of people might have lost some money last night betting against the Hardys the way they did. So, Jeff and Matt have made their way to the ring. Matt and Jeff Hardy against Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. The World Tag Team titles on the line in the main event of Season 7's first episode. It's DIY and the Hardys, a Dream Team showdown. It's Jeff Hardy and Johnny Gargano starting it out. The two more reckless members of the teams. And Jeff comes in right into a Hurricane Rana. Jeff fires away at the head of Johnny Gargano there, knocking him down now. Jeff Hardy goes for a big clothesline. Johnny Gargano out of the way. Gargano's got him, though. Johnny's got him now, turns him around. Gargano taking him down. The Hardys and DIY have actually teamed up together in the past against the Forsaken on Raw a number of months ago. Ended up coming up short on that one thanks to Kevin Owens. Of course, last night, Johnny Gargano seemingly, I mean, no one's heard from Kevin Owens since last night. Johnny Gargano ended Kevin Owens last night at WrestleMania. That package pile driver on the ladder. We've been told Kevin Owens is not cleared and is going to require neck fusion surgery after that one. So Kevin Owens out potentially forever after what Johnny Gargano did to him last night. We saw that vicious side of Johnny Gargano come back out. That side he claims he hates showing coming back out to play. As now out of the ring goes Gargano and Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy now running the ropes like he was going to go out of the ring, but Johnny Gargano caught him. Gargano rolls him through, kick him in the head. Gargano getting him back up to his feet now, and Johnny wrestling. Super kick to Jeff Hardy there, taking him down. Jeff Hardy grabs him into Spanish fly to Johnny. Getting him back up to his feet now, and now Jeff with Johnny Gargano throws him across the ring into the corner. Tag made to Matt, and now Jeff and Matt, what are they thinking here? The Hardy's going to look for double hip toss, double elbow, and the kip up there from the Hardys. Matt enters the mix now, and Matt Hardy into a big clothesline, taking him down. Johnny, though, catching Matt with the enziguri, taking him off his feet. Matt Hardy getting picked back up to his feet now. Johnny with the super kick. Matt Hardy countering now. Matt Hardy swings him around, goes for him, countered. Gargano countering now, and Johnny Gargano coming off the ropes. Big Hurricane Rana taking him down. Down goes Matt now. Johnny Gargano picking him back up to his feet. Matt Hardy countering. Matt Hardy kicking the midsection now. Matt Hardy. Big clothesline there, taking him down. Hardy now getting Gargano back up to his feet here. Matt Hardy with Johnny Gargano. Off the ropes. Pops him in. Swings him through. Neck breaker to Johnny. Matt Hardy into a cover now on Johnny Gargano. Matt Hardy for the 1, 2. Kick out from Gargano. And now Matt's got Johnny back to his feet now. Matt Hardy, uppercut to Johnny Gargano, taking him down. And then Johnny Gargano tags in Tommaso Ciampa. Here he comes, Tommaso Ciampa coming in now. And Ciampa cutting him off from his little brother Jeff now. Is now Matt taking him down here. Matt Hardy grabs the legs of Tommaso Ciampa, hits that Hardy Boy's leg drop across the midsection. And now Ciampa, whoa, avoids the big drop kick. He's got Matt now. Ciampa now into a neck breaker to Matt Hardy now. Tommaso getting Matt Hardy back up to his feet now. And Tommaso Ciampa. Big knee strike there. Ciampa coming off the ropes now. Tommaso Ciampa hits him with the big drop kick now. He's got Matt Hardy back to his feet. Tommaso Ciampa has him up on his shoulders for Air raid crash from Ciampa. Ciampa getting Matt back up to his feet now. And Ciampa, no. Matt Hardy countering. Matt Hardy into side effect. Hooking the leg. Say it with me, class. Nobody gets pinned by the side effect. Goes for the leg drop. Ciampa out of the way now. And Ciampa. They collide. Matt Hardy now answering back. Matt Hardy. Forearm strike now. And Matt goes for him. Countered. Ciampa now knocking back Matt Hardy. Tommaso Ciampa's got him. He's up. He's down. Knee off the jaw. Now Matt Hardy. Elbow strike to Ciampa. Pulling him in now. Tommaso Ciampa's caught. For a second side effect from Matt. Matt picking him back up to his feet now. And Matt Hardy goes for the kick. Ciampa countering now. And Tommaso Ciampa. Kick the midsection. Pulls him in. He's got Matt Hardy up. Project Ciampa. Into the cover now on Matt. Has him down. Cover. Saved by Jeff. And now Ciampa firing away at Matt. Ciampa's got Matt Hardy now. Back to his feet. Tommaso Ciampa with Matt Hardy into the corner. Ciampa now puts him up on the top rope here. And Tommaso Ciampa. Right hook connects now. And Ciampa. Here we go. Gonna look for a superplex. Whoa, wait a minute. Matt Hardy shoves him off the top rope. And now Ciampa going for Gargano, but Matt Hardy grabbed the leg. Matt Hardy, leg drop, taking him down. He's got Ciampa now back to his feet. Matt Hardy. Elbow strike to Ciampa. Oh, Ciampa got busted open by that one. Ciampa's in the corner. Tag made to Jeff. Here we go. Twist of fate. And Swanton bomb into the cover for the 1, 2. Ciampa kicked out. Johnny Gargano wiping out Matt Hardy. Jeff now taking down Ciampa with a kick in the head. But now Ciampa thrown over the top rope out to the floor, and Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa is down. Jeff Hardy. Referee beginning the count now. Jeff Hardy just waiting for Ciampa to stagger here. Back to his feet. Ciampa and Gargano regrouping. Wait a minute. Jeff Hardy falls out on the DIY. Jeff Hardy now with Ciampa back into the ring. Ciampa staggering now. Ciampa's down. But Jeff Hardy now. Jeff Hardy. Whoa, caught by Johnny Gargano. Ciampa into fairy tale ending to Jeff. Kick out from Hardy, though. I think the referee was calling a rope break there. Jeff Hardy taking out Johnny Gargano. Tommaso Ciampa now taking him down into a cover. 1. Countered. For the 1, 2. No, Ciampa out at 1. Now Jeff coming off the ropes here. Goes for a splash. Ciampa gets the knees up. And now Ciampa, knee strike to Jeff Hardy. Getting him back up to his feet now. And Tommaso Ciampa, no. Jeff Hardy countering. And Jeff Hardy wipes out Johnny Gargano again now. And Gargano, wait a minute. Jeff Hardy counter to Ciampa. Jeff Hardy hits him with a big missile drop kick. Ciampa's down. Johnny Gargano's down. If Jeff hits this, it's going to be a title retention for the Hardys. Win for the Swanton. Ciampa out of the way. Ciampa kicking him in the back. Double knees in the back now from Tommaso Ciampa. Getting Jeff Hardy back up to his feet now. And Ciampa countered now. Jeff Hardy. Twist of fate to Ciampa. Ciampa down now. Tommaso Ciampa down. Jeff Hardy cover. 1, 2. Ciampa gets the shoulders up. Ciampa and Jeff, both former WWE champions, former WrestleMania main eventers. Ciampa countering now. Takes down Jeff Hardy here and Tommaso Ciampa. With Jeff Hardy into the corner now and Tommaso Ciampa. Tag made to Johnny Gargano. And now DIY with Jeff Hardy. Double back. Body drop connecting. Johnny Gargano now drops the elbow on Jeff Hardy. Jeff now Oh, cut off before he could tag Matt, and Johnny Gargano essentially saying turnabout's fair play on that one. There's Johnny Gargano now. Drop kicking Jeff Hardy to the outside. Jeff Hardy now. Matt trying to go help his little brother, but Johnny Gargano wiping out the Hardy Boys. We're at the count of 2 now. Johnny Gargano now with Jeff Hardy back into the ring. Johnny wrestling here. What's he thinking now? He hops over the top rope. Gargano looking for... Here we go. Johnny wrestling looking for lawn dart. The slingshot spear through the ropes to Jeff. Jeff Hardy still in it. Tag made to Ciampa now. Tommaso Ciampa in. Ciampa now getting Jeff Hardy back in. Jeff counters. Jeff. Big kick there. Gets some separation. And now Jeff. Double tags. Matt and Johnny are in. Johnny Gargano with a clothesline to Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy countering now. Matt Hardy goes for him. Countered by Johnny wrestling now. Johnny Gargano with a super kick to Matt Hardy now. And Johnny. Here we go. Gargano's going to tune up the band. Gifted this by Shawn Michaels. Giving the blessing to use Sweet Chin Music. No, Matt counters. Matt counters. Going for Twist of Fate. Johnny countering. Counter for counter now between Matt Hardy and Johnny Gargano. Gargano, springboard. DDT to Matt Hardy. Drops the elbow into the back now. Johnny Gargano is down. Matt Hardy catching the leg though. Matt Hardy sweeping the leg of Johnny. Matt Hardy's got him now. Back up to his feet here. And Hardy with Gargano into the corner here. And Matt Hardy with Johnny Gargano up on the top rope now. Matt Hardy. Rail connects now. And Matt, here we go. Matt Hardy off the top. Oh my God. Hurricane Rana from a 50-year-old man off the top. Into a senton. Matt Hardy's got Johnny Gargano now. Matt Hardy. Twist of Fate. Ciampa with the save. Matt Hardy getting him back up to his feet now. Matt Hardy. Side effect. Johnny Gargano down. Hardy. If he hits it a second time, it might be over. Or he might go for something a bit more extreme. He was going to tag in Jeff. Johnny Gargano counters into a Hurricane Rana. Johnny Gargano wiping out Jeff. Matt coming in now. Tries to catch him. Johnny Gargano. Hurricane Rana to Matt. And now Johnny wrestling coming in hot. Kicks out the knees of Matt Hardy. Knocking him down in the corner now. And Johnny Gargano goes over the top. Leg drop across the back of Matt Hardy. And now Gargano gonna look for slingshot spear again. This time to Matt Hardy. Into the cover. Jeff making the save. And now Johnny wrestling with Matt Hardy. Rolls him through. Hits the kick. Down he goes. Gargano now into... Gargano escape. Gargano escape is in on Matt Hardy here. Matt Hardy in trouble. Johnny Gargano wrenching it in now on Matt Hardy. Is Matt going to tap? Gargano's got it in. Matt Hardy in trouble. Matt. No. Wait a minute. Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy taking him down now. Matt Hardy with a DDT to Johnny wrestling into a running senton. Matt Hardy now with Johnny Gargano now, and Matt Hardy has Gargano. Gargano counters. Matt bounces off the turnbuckle, and now Johnny's going to try again. Tuning up the band. How about a little Sweet Chin Music? Both men down. Johnny Gargano now staggers into the cover. Has Matt Hardy down. 2. No! And now Johnny Gargano going up top. Matt Hardy. No. Johnny rolls through. Johnny wrestling into a big clothesline there. Taking down Matt Hardy. Johnny Gargano's got him back to his feet now, and Johnny, no, Matt counters, sends him into the corner. Big forearm strike. Matt Hardy now coming in hot. Goes for another one. Johnny Gargano countering. Super kick to Matt Hardy. And Johnny Wrestling's got him down now. Johnny Gargano tag made to Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa coming in. And Ciampa taking the shot on Jeff Hardy. Tommaso Ciampa. Wait a minute. Ciampa. Willow's bell to Jeff. Matt's got him now. Small package. 1, 2. No! The Hardys nearly retain. Ciampa now grabs Matt Hardy, and Ciampa into the Hangman. Facebuster on Matt. Into the cover. Both Hardys are down. 1, 2. No! Ciampa getting him back up to his feet now. Tommaso Ciampa with Matt Hardy off the ropes. Ducks him. German suplex. Taking him down now. And Matt. Tag made. Jeff is in. Hurricane Rana from Jeff. Jeff Hardy going to the face of Tommaso Ciampa now. Hardy with a splash across the back. Matt Hardy staggering back to his feet. Tommaso Ciampa goes for the bicycle knee. Jeff Hardy countering. Jeff Hardy now. Here we go. Jeff Hardy springboards into a crossbody. Jeff Hardy has Ciampa down now, and Jeff Hardy, I think he's thinking, Whisper in the Wind. Ciampa was out of the way, though. Ciampa out of the way, a Whisper in the Wind. Avoids him there. Ciampa goes for the boot, runs in. Jeff got him now. Jeff, twist of fate to Ciampa. Johnny with the save. Goes to the big drop kick. Johnny wrestling out of the way now. Jeff Hardy into standing moonsault on Ciampa. He's got him down now. Getting him back up to his feet. Tommaso Ciampa counters. Ciampa now getting a hold of Jeff Hardy now. Tommaso Ciampa with Jeff Hardy now firing away. Knee strikes into the midsection. Ciampa's got him back up to his feet now. It feels like something could give at any moment for these two teams. What a main event here in our season premiere. Ciampa gonna isolate Jeff, keeping him away from Matt. Tommaso Ciampa now picking Jeff Hardy back up to his feet here. Smack him in the face. Big knee strike off the jaw. Gets him back up to his feet again. Ciampa with another one into the face of Jeff. Tommaso. The forearm now. Jeff Hardy, or Matt. Yeah, Jeff Hardy is the one down here. Jeff Hardy countering. Clothesline to the back of Tommaso Ciampa. Matt wants in. Jeff Hardy's taking a beating. Tag is made to Matt. And Matt now coming in hot. Matt Hardy stalking Ciampa. Grabs a hold of him. Matt Hardy hits him with the side effect. Matt Hardy with Ciampa. Twist. No. Oh my God. Powerbomb. And Ciampa's got him down now. Ciampa hits the knee and busts Matt Hardy open. And Ciampa, wait a minute, rings the Willow's bell on Jeff. Tommaso Ciampa wiping out Jeff Hardy. And Ciampa grabs a bloodied, dazed and confused Matt. Tag is made. DIY. Gonna look to meet in the middle. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Jeff Hardy 1 second too late. We've got new tag team champions. DIY are now 3-time tag team champions here in the LS11 Universe. Gargano and Ciampa have done it. Just like that, Gargano and Ciampa with the win. They've done it. The Hardys and DIY putting on a tag team clinic in the main event of Monday Night Raw for the gold. It could have gone any way at any point, it felt like. But now we have got new tag team champions. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. It was only 24 hours without gold for Tommaso Ciampa. He's a guy that, as we know, doesn't go long without a title in the LS11 universe. Your winners and new WWE World Tag Team Champions. DIY. What? Oh my God! What are you doing? Oh my God! I guess, welcome to Season 7. I'll see you all next week for what the fuck comes next. Special thanks to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, and Harry Willits. With Patreon support, I'm able to do uncut and uncensored Let's Play content, bonus episodes of the universe, and much more. Consider joining with the link in the description.